escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Tell me there's an issue. I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. Why do I have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by the tower, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and land to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why.
Things okay? I think I'm good. think so. Hi. I'm so sorry. On my shirt. Coming back with the harsh truth. This was a gift, actually. This was, Ghost sent me this. Ah! Hi, Amaro, thank you. Death and taxes. I know, there are only two things that'll ever be, that'll be, that are universal, and that's death and taxes. This was a gift from Ghost, actually. Ah! That I was sent while I was gone, and I didn't mean to be gone so long. I had a whole bunch of things I needed to do. I had some family obligations. I had mental health that I needed to deal with. I had, outside obligations that I needed to handle just with, like, my friends, and then in school. Bunch of shit's going on with school right now, and it's just, oh. Thank you, Husky. Thank you, Abstract. Thank you, Husky. You guys are so sweet. I'm sorry I've been gone. I'm here. I'm here finally. Thank you for head pats. Thank you for head pats. Thank you, Amaro. No. I'm sorry I was gone so long. Supposedly, you guys can interact with this game. According to, like, so I went into, like, the options, right? Because I was messing around with sound because it was really freaking loud. Apparently, there's a streamer mode. And you guys can do commands or something. It didn't tell me what they do. It didn't tell me what they do yet. So we will see. Thank you. I have to redo the schedule because I am now no longer available on, like, Tuesday afternoons and stuff. So I have to completely redo the schedule and everything, but I am intending to do schedules now that I have, like, a good way to do that. But we should be good. Oh. They want me to click and drag. Okay. Fate, Keeper of the World Order. Oh, we're getting lemons. Life doesn't have any lemons. Witchcraft with the lemons. Okay. Oh! I liked the blue one. Let's do... We're gonna do blue. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife. Yes? Throwing the casual Abbey Road.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
Okay.
What a momentous day.
Am I the one talking? Is this guy talking?
Welcome you into our world. Spawn.
Oh, my spawn?
Spawn number 3, 6.
Okay.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good start. Welcome to your new...
Is it gonna be if, like, people don't pay their taxes, I have to, like, bring them to the afterlife? Is that what's going on here?
The Sun County wine region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is...
Also, you guys have to tell me if the game is too quiet.
Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system. And do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor.
I don't care who the game sends, I'm not paying taxes.
Right.
Even if I got sent, even if I was there.
Clear?
Turn it up a little bit, okay. Am I gonna get paid?
Most certainly.
Paid?
Contract
Also, I think I might need to
every
recalibrate my
gets
camera.
a fair salary
It looks like I'm
based
looking
on
really
their
far up and I am not.
accuracy.
Camera is recalibrated. Hi, I'm sorry. I had a bunch of stuff happen. If I had a like, it's
Marking
just not
profiles
even worth.
correctly
I mean,
is the
I
most
should explain, but like,
important
it's just so much.
If you mark
And I'm
more
still in like the
or
middle
less
of
than
dealing with some of it, and so like,
you would not get your fee at all. Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total, even if the
I
primary
don't mean to
task
be
is-
busy all the time.
Exit
I just had a bunch of stuff
correct.
happen all at once, and I'm still kind of like trying to handle it all.
Remember, the fate of the world lies in.
Is it your
your
cousin?
hands.
No, it's. I mean, it was a
Humans
little bit last
march
week, but like
towards
this
the
week was
great
not. It had
light.
nothing to do with my cousin.
They
Now.
always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will
Oh
have
no!
consequences.
If I do something wrong, is it gonna like?
I will
game
show
gonna
you
end?
your workplace right away. Follow me. One more thing. This will be your 7th
Oh,
day
okay. So the game
evaluation.
takes place over 7 days.
When the
I'm
week
assuming?
Is, done, you will
Is it
be
still quiet?
Assessed. 1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Is that better? Is that still too quiet, or is that good now? Read this. That's good? Okay. Oh, it's a fax machine. I still need to mark some of the profiles before I end my shift. Okay, read this. Oh. Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficulty. Rules and requests as of or no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quota is just 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you have made your decision. I'm assuming that says good luck on your first day. Oh, wait. Marker of death. Better pick it up and start marking some Oh! I have like a stamp pen. Okay. I have a stamping pen to decide. Okay, so this is... So you guys get to pick... I think... So you guys have like a... I'm gonna put it here. So you guys have a command in chat where you guys get to decide on whether you want the people on the profiles to die. It supposedly should work, but I don't know how fast the votes go in. Rivers' Den. Beach Soul, open on weekends. And phone. Science team of ragtag oil drillers sent to outer space to counter imminent asteroid impact. Pro news. Are we seeing the start of the apocalypse, or is it just climate change? Okay, so I have these. Oh, I can't make them bigger. Okay. Ivan, 23. He's a student. Ivan is a student at the local Polytechnical Institute, but their real passion is hiking. They are preparing for a challenging skiing trip to the nearby mountains with a group of friends. On the completion of this trip, they would all be rewarded the highest hiker certificate. Or Bruno. Hey, Bruno. Bruno is an infamously famous gruff grilling expert who has been working on deep sea oil rigs for countless years. They have a tense relationship with their offspring, yet have lately been attempting to reconnect and make things work. 43 and a drill master. Oh, so I have to pick one. Oh no. I don't know. I think... Let's see if... Yeah, let's see if that works. Hold on. Because it looks like you guys have a time limit for how long it goes for. I don't know why it's not working. I wish I could see settings. Their settings. Maybe it doesn't like... Red book will appear on your desk, and a bot named Reaper Beep Boop should show up in your chat. I don't see the bot. Hold on, what if I do this and like edit? Let's do a... Maybe instead of a 30-second timer, let's do like a 1 minute. Do like a 1 minute timer so that way it gives people like actual time. I think the issue is that the bot's not in here. Is it not like that I have the @? Is that the issue? Does it not like the @? No, I still don't see it. Aw, man. I saw it earlier in setup. I saw it come into the thing in setup. Maybe it just needs some time to connect. I will do this first, and maybe I'll keep looking at I'll watch the thing and see if it shows up. I thought I saw it earlier. I'm gonna... This choice is final. Confirm. Don't ask me again. Yes. I'm gonna do this. Can I put the pen down, please? There we go. Okay, so then I have to... You want to confirm your choices? Oh, they both disappear. Okay. Oh, I see the bot now. Okay. Oh. Personal... What am I supposed to be doing? Grim office. Personal quarters. Not letting me, like... Oh, do I have to...
What ho, customer! As the famous...
Oh, I probably should have been listening to that.
infamous quartermaster.
Nice to meet a legend.
It's me, terror of the waves. I might have grown most humble with age, but tales of my thunderous
And now the
exploits
bot's
will live
gone.
forever.
Can I buy stuff here?
Aye, ye are visiting me ultimate dream. The Emporium! Browse at your will.
Well, I don't have money, so I will come back later. I'm assuming I can only go to the places that have color. So, like, here's Fate's office.
Oh, the new Death Spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Okay, I guess.
Good, good. I understand it may take time to get acclimated. Everyone goes through that phase. Remember, lives are on the line.
I'm, like, so worried.
I see exactly.
I'm so
one
worried of what's
person
gonna happen
who
because I'm letting certain people
as
live.
tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
The best? There were only 2 options. I mean, nobody deserved to die, but I mean, I understand that death is inevitable regardless for either of them, so, like... I don't think I did.
To be fair, there was no best option. I felt like you needed an easy one to begin with. In the future, that is going to
God.
change. Such is
That one
the
was supposed to be
unfortunate,
easy?
indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of Cosmos.
No, I think I'm
Keep
okay.
your eye on the letter for future guidelines. And keep up the good work.
Yes, sir.
A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Oh, I got paid, though. I can go to my room. End of the day. Oh, so... Yeah, okay. So I have to go to my room and sleep. Now I can go to the office. The rules. Oh, can I, like, flip a coin? Oh, I guess not. I guess this is just showing me that I have money. Okay, we'll put this up here. The rules. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I'm handing you another simple task quota for the day. 1 human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Business as usual, fate. Okay. Engineering background. The bot is gone again, so I'm just gonna, like, keep an eye on what you guys say in the chat. Just so that I can see what your guys' thoughts are. So actually, you know what? So, this guy is not an engineer. He's a streetcar operator. However, both of these ladies are industrial and engineers. So this guy gets to live regardless. Because they said specifically it had to be somebody who was an engineer. So he gets to live. Now it's done. We're gonna put him over there. Alexandra O'Malley, 44, mechanical engineer. Alexandra recently made a big career change, shifting from baking pizzas at a local Zuli's to robotic engineering. Their dream is to make a waffle-destroying robot. Alexandra is deathly afraid of waffles. And then Verity is 55. She's an industrial chemist. Verity has been working at the pharmaceutical industry for decades, trying to find a decelerator? Oh, deaccelerator for aging. While lately it seems that the discovery might actually come from biogenetics, Verity is certain that they can concoct some kind of chemical compound to get that job done. Well, I like waffles, so you're doing that and you're gonna live. The waffles are not to be trifled with. Don't take my waffles away. I don't think I have any money for, like, stuff yet. Do I have to report back to... I do. I have to report back to him every day.
Grim, How was the second day on?
That was actually much better. That seemed much easier.
So, did you follow the rules properly?
I did.
Great. Yes, everything looks to be in order. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Okay.
Great indeed. We could use more spawns with your attitude. Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
To bed. Bedtime. Okay. Instructions. Look at all the money. A new day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now, but just in case, here's another sample one. No special requests today. Try to follow the rules and choose an appropriate profile. Then send them to me by fax. Quota: 2 humans have to die today. 5 people. I love that I have a cell phone despite the fact that I'm dead. Pseudopharma introduces new and very expensive pill that may slow aging down by... Oh, so this is how I get my news on whether or not, like, my choices were a good one. The economical pseudopharma stocks go through the roof after the announcement of a new anti-aging pill. Local woman chokes on waffle and dies. Parliament discusses a waffle ban. Thank you for the follow. Tax evasion concerns local government, possibly leading to cuts in infrastructure funding. That probably had something to do with the guide that I didn't even look at. Okay, so this one said, he said nobody specific, it's just 2 people. So let's start here. We have Leo, who is 67, and a politician. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years. Man, he started young. And in that time, they have worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has been taking bribes from a number of realtor agencies. I don't care much for this one. So he's gonna go over here in the maybe pile. He's like the dudes in LA right now that are making like the landlords in LA that are jacking up the prices of apartments because of the fire. I don't know how to say these names, so we're gonna call her Sinclair. Sinclair has been working at a local refugee community, helping them get settled and figure out the particulars of the bureaucracy of of the city. In their free time, they enjoy lengthy swims, and they plan to write a series of novels about the labyrinth nature of bureaucracy. That doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll put that one there. She's 34 and a social worker. Kaya never is 25 and a butcher. Kaya never thought that they would have to work or they have a stomach for chopping up meat. Turns out that the trick was to dissociate and have sharp knives. They tend to be slightly hasty and wasteful when handling their product, and on weekends, Kaya does a street circus act that focuses on knife juggling. Okay, so we're gonna do live, death, maybe. There's our 3 piles here. Agnes does a thankless job of collecting taxes from businesses and individuals on behalf of the local government. They get yelled at every day, but ensure everyone could enjoy public services like roads and streetlights. So she's 33. She's a tax collector. It is not her fault that she just happens to be the one that is coming for like your money. It's just her job. Columba is a distinguished war veteran. He is 47 and he's an airplane pilot. These days, working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot, they're happily married and have 5 kids. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. This also doesn't seem like a bad person. So these 3, I think, are fine. I would say these 2. Because she's wasteful of food, and this guy is taking bribes in politics. So, you 2 are getting... Good. It was 2 people, right? The quota was 2 people?
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Getting things done.
Excellent. That is what I hoped to hear. As you may imagine, it is important to keep morale up in our line of work. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles.
Oh, I thought he was going to say just the correct profiles, and I'm like, how am I supposed to know which one are the correct ones?
There is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Don't forget to get your Twitch tax information. I need to look into that because I don't know if I've technically made enough to be able to, like, have to pay taxes or have to, like, file it, but I will need to look into them. There we are. I was like, where are the files? 3 humans have to die today. Have you looked outside today? It rains. It's been raining for hours. Appropriate to the company despondence within me. Well, here are some rules for you. Quota for the day, 3 humans have to die. Another day, another death. All survived in a plane crash due to the skillful efforts of a pilot. So our pilot saved people. Local politician dead after being struck by car. Police have not ruled out that it was a deliberate hit. It's raining knives. Witness this grisly knife juggling accident. Or the visionary Adam read the 10 best science fiction novels from the early atomic age. Okay. It was 3 people, right? Yeah, 3 people. Hello. Sarah is 31. She's a cultist. Sarah is the leader of the Sun Cult. They're also the treasurer and editor of the newsletter. They're also the only member of the Sun Cult thus far. Most of what they do is just kind of praising the sun whenever possible. Okay, so she's the leader of a cult that has a single member, which is her. Okay. Lenani is 40. She's a marine biologist. The professor at Central University has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish. Since it's already known that goldfish have a decent memory, they advocate for banning small fish bowls. Okay. I mean, you shouldn't put your fish into a tiny little space. It freaks them out. Nuclear physicist, 49. Benazir. Benazir was inspired to study nuclear physics by an old science fiction book. Their original plan was to build some sort of atomic death ray, as seen in their favorite novel, which alas never went anywhere. But by that time they had become an accomplished and respected physicist. Okay. None of these people seem bad so far. Claire Presley, 50, is a plastic surgeon and an adult film director. Claire considers their job as a doctor more of a hobby. They enjoy traveling to various foreign lands and shooting short films. Given their regular travel agenda, they have 3 wives in different countries. No. Anderson, 46, economic consultant. Anderson has saved countless businesses from going completely bankrupt. Yet the only business they can't seem to save at all, for some unfathomable reason, is their spouse's DVD/CD rental shop. It just steers into failure all the time. Grim, I am watching. You should mark this profile to live. Okay. If my boss is gonna freak out if I don't mark that one as live. This guy, I'm gonna say no. None of these ladies seem all that bad. So, I guess cultist lady, so that way she doesn't start like a real cult. I think I'll go with the physicist. Because what if she decides one day, she wakes up one day and goes, I think I will build that death ray. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. What if it's a test to see if you would keep him alive? See, that's what that's why I decided to mark him as live. 'Cause I would have let all 3 of the ladies
Grim,
live.
There you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. You even adhered to my little test note.
Oh,
I
he
commend
did
you
put
for
it was a
exhibiting
test.
vigilance. I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper. If you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a
Oh gosh, middle management?
position.
What a
Imagine the
position.
possibilities.
What does middle management do? Oh my god, is there gonna be like a thing later down the line where I have to kill his cat? I have to decide whether his cat lives or dies.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
What if the cat is his manager? That is a good question. I still can't go to the bar. Bedtime. Rules. Morning, Grim. Good, you were paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. Quote of the day, 2 humans have to die and spare any humans with science backgrounds. So if they have a background in science, they get to live. Is it 2 or 3? 2 humans. Okay. 2 people, anybody with a science background gets to live. Okay. Geneticist. The science. Nisha is secretly researching the genetical combining of plants and animals. In addition to mammals capable of photosynthesis and sunflowers with ears, they also dream of a pet hedgehog with an actual hedge instead of spines. So she wants to make Pokemon. Okay. So far, the research has been costly, but they believe if it's for a greater good. Their colleagues are on high alert. Okay, so she wants to make, like, Pokemon, then. Kevin, he is an Air Force captain. Kevin, born and raised in the McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes in tense combat situations. Their family has a history of military service, and Kevin is dedicated to their spouse and 7-year-old child, rarely taking any time for themselves. Okay. Unemployed. Caesar, 48. Caesar used to be a miner until their lungs got completely ruined due to, I think that's pneumonia. Also known as, oh, no, never mind. Pneumonia contagious, also known as black lung. Surprised that it still happens to this day and age. It's corporate cost cutting for you. Caesar now survives off their settlement money and a medical pension. Okay. Geologist. He's a scientist. Legitimate researcher or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached as, when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Viridian region. Okay, so we have a grave robber, but he is a scientist. And, like, technically speaking, that's a science, isn't it? Satro is a grad student at a microbiology lab where their research is focused on studying tuberculosis. They edit the tuberculosis genome to see how the changes affect the bacteria. Satro dreams of working in a facility that has proper ventilation, unlike their current lab. He's 26, so this guy definitely gets to live. Nobody really knows when Theodore started their pilgrimage. He's a pilgrim, but it is speculated to have been walking around various pilgrimage paths, helping random strangers and righting wrongs for almost 10 years. So he's like a Robin Hood, okay? We have Robin Hood. Oh, not that we have a marine or microbiologist who is attempting to find the cure for tuberculosis. So he is definitely going to live. So live pile. I'm like torn on this one because he's technically a scientist. But he's unemployed. Because if we do this based purely on... It says 2 humans have to die, so I would assume the game wants me to do these. One of these, or 2 of these 3, and let one of them live, because these 3 are scientists. So these guys get spared. So it's one of these 3, but like this guy doesn't deserve it. This guy is just essentially Robin Hood, and then this guy hasn't done anything. He's just a dad. I guess my only... Okay. I'm gonna choose... I know who I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna pick this guy to die because I'm hoping that his death in the news will, like, expose the corporate cost cutting. Like, he'll be like a catalyst. You know? Like, that's how I'm, like, seeing it. Is that hopefully, like, his death will prevent the deaths of others. As for these 2... One. I guess I'd guess. I'm kind of going with the same logic with this one, where it's like, hopefully, like, those wrongs will get exposed with his death. We did not check on what happened with our yesterday's people. Pro news, consultant driven to a mental breakdown after not being able to save a local DVD/CD rental shop. I had to do that one though, it wouldn't let me not. The results are in. Fish can have a little salami. The sun seems ever dimmer if it's even visible due to the constant cloud cover. Physicist sacrifices self in order to prevent radiation leak. The CEO of the Watwat's social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Scientists discovered a new strand of super tuberculosis. Oh, great. And then, come one, come all, ace pilots to host a dazzling air show. I feel so bad for, like, the CD DVD rental shop person, though.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
Do something wrong?
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles.
Okay.
Today seems to be in order.
Okay. He made it sound like I was in trouble.
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I don't like it much, if I'm gonna be honest. I kind of feel awful about
Perhaps
every
that is for
choice.
the best. It may keep you connected to the world, holding off the indifference. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
I don't know.
Ah, the question is too difficult. After all, you have not even lived a week. You have not
I
seen
don't
what
know.
the tradition has wrought.
Guy is really suspicious and he has a cat, so trust.
This
Oh, but he
control
also has a
over
cat,
all
so
lives,
trust.
unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you made?
Oh, sorry, I was not paying. This control over the lives of unbeknownst to the human. Do you not consider it unethical? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. The solution to feeling bad is just killing everyone. It's true equality. I wonder what happens if you do that. If you're just like, yeah, and everybody gets to die. Can't worry too much if this is
It
what has to be
gladdens me
done.
to hear you do not bother yourself with unnecessary concerns. The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Why haven't I seen any underage profiles?
The children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
Are there many offices and departments?
Countless.
Oh, great. How many Reapers are out there?
Infinite.
Really?
Close enough.
Ugh.
Anything else?
What is the basis for the profiles?
Not at all.
Is there a point system? Do they all influence the world in many ways? The humans can't actually affect anything, and you don't sound so sure about that.
Yep, not a thing.
Is it predetermined?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable. The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk, a result of their own deeds and decisions. Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation. But that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it. Anything else?
Why do all the profiles refer to people as
An
they?
astute observation. You see,
Because it's really
Grim,
clear that some are men and some are women.
our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds
Oh.
or genetic composition. Minimal. Everyone you assess is simply human.
Okay, I get it. So
After
it's basically, it doesn't
Excluding
matter what their
any
gender is because
monumental error
their gender
in
doesn't
the
affect their death.
procedure.
Is essentially how it boils down to.
The bottom line.
That is
the
kind of cool. I do
humans
like that.
are
It's like
dead.
you're gonna die. You're gonna die either way. Might as what does your gender matter? Thank you, Zero.
Anything else?
What about animals?
Absolutely. All living beings have to be processed after the end. No escape. Even plants. Yes, there is a department.
There's
for
a
plants.
department for who decides
Do
if a
not ask
plant
about the
dies.
plant department.
Do not ask about the plant department. I'm just imagining these poor people at their desk. It's just like they get like they're like 5 pieces of paper that they see throughout the day are like all like is it like singular pieces of grass or is it like 5 different trees or something like that? It's like the plant department must be so boring, dude. I cannot imagine the nightmare situations happening in the grass department.
Anything else?
What about the unliving things?
Technically, kind of.
Kind
I
of.
guess.
Ruins are a
Ruins
type.
Are like a type of dead. But then again, they often feel so alive.
So they're an ambiguous. Okay.
I must ponder. This topic is a bit too abstract for now. Let us table it.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's all I can think of.
Right. It has been enlightening.
Working as the Grim
I
Reaper of
believe
vibes.
See
I feel
you.
like when it comes to the plant department, it's literally just pick one. It's not it's a blade of grass. It won't make that much of a difference. Curious Grim asked all the questions in the first lore hub. Do your job. Morning, Grim. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job does come with harsh moments, and today is that day. Quota for today, a total of 6 humans need to die. At least 2 humans aged 35 or younger have to die. Any humans with medical backgrounds have to die. This is very serious fate. That's a lot of people. That happened with our people yesterday. Historians warn artifact looting on the rise, especially in formerly war-torn Faradin. We have to do something about looting. This is re-escalating the conflict. Panic arises as new super tuberculosis escapes the lab. Doctors believe elders to be the most susceptible. Miniature fast-breeding hedgehogs with poisonous spines are eating everything. Fancy flying Fancy flying convinces government to increase funds to all-purpose fighter aircraft research. Research has been struggling due to aircrafts being bad at literally everything. Our small town prodigy moves to the city. Reach for the stars. Scientists are very close to figuring out how to counter a dangerous pathogen. Oh god. So basically everybody that we saved yesterday completely destroyed the world. Okay. A date with death? Some are flirting with death. I can't flirt. I don't know how. I don't know how to say this person's name. I'm sorry. Is an aging senator holding on to power because they cannot imagine that they could do anything else with their life. It's the only thing they have left. Unfortunately, they are also growing increasingly misinformed and illiterate in the way of modern world works, both politically and technologically. Yai is a immunologist, pardon me. For the past 15 years, Yai has spent every day working in a windowless concrete bunker. testing various vaccines in order to eradicate some of the deadliest diseases in the world. During off times, they enjoy lengthy bike rides. So we just saw a news story about super tuberculosis kind of getting out. So I feel like we need this lady. I'm letting her live. We only get to let 2 people live today, and I think we want her. Hey, Mac. Nice to see you. We're determining whether or not... Also, thank you for the bits. We are determining the deaths of people. Zayton, 35, is a school bus driver. Zayton drives children to and from school every day. Although it seems like the job that requires responsibility, they are usually pretty lax about it, sometimes partaking in soft narcotics before getting behind the wheel. Nope. There's children in that bus. They say it makes them focus better. There are children in that bus, you don't get a pass. Adair Perez. Man, can't you cigarette before word? No. They said narcotics. They didn't say cigarette, they said narcotics. I can't get the little spare thing to the spare die thing to work very well, so I'm just gonna have to like watch the chat for that. Adira retired a few years ago after they felt that they had saved enough money to live comfortably. Their holiday plans were put on hold due to the recent outbreak of super tuberculosis. She is retired and 75. Soft narcotics are things like cigarettes? Oh. See, but like, regardless of like the narcotics thing, it says that they're really lax about it, and like, I don't know. Safety of children, man. I care more about the safety of children. Also, it said that we had to kill 2 people that were aged 35 or younger, and unfortunately, he's part of the quota. Okay. I have a lot of seniors. Or no, we don't. We have 2 seniors. Roy is a pharmacist. Roy's job is to recommend which over-the-counter medicines people should take. After getting some extra money from several herbal supplement producers, they are now exclusively suggesting the real drugs contain chemical elements and natural supplements are the best. Nope. Get your pseudoscience out of here. Annabelle. Annabelle has devoted themselves to becoming either an astrophysicist or I didn't even realize that was playing for a second. News story tomorrow is going to be the new inexperienced bus driver flips school bus with no survivors. I know. Annabelle has devoted themselves to becoming either an astrophysicist or an astronaut. The 2 things are somewhat related. They also enjoy painting, mostly nudes, and computer programming and volleyball. She's a student. Long distance trucking can be really boring or frustrating or meditative. It gives plenty of time to contemplate issues or listen to audiobooks and podcasts. At least with Shizuka uses the time for. Their aspiration is to one day not drive trucks across the land. Zia is an IT security. Zia spends most of their time at work reprimanding everyone. In their free time, they are developing a quantum firewall, hoping that this piece of technology will help them get rich and go down in history. It also means that they could stop yelling at people due to bad passwords. We can only let 1 more person live. So we only get to let one of these ladies live. I don't know, what do we think? Shizuka lives. I need my deliveries on time. I'm the kind of person that's like trying to think, it's like, oh well, if we have this lady develops the firewall, then like that'll save people like down the line, but she's doing it for like selfish reasons. She's doing it to be rich. This girl has done literally nothing wrong. She's just starting her life. She's still figuring everything out. The reason why I really don't want to mark the truck driver for death is because my uncle was a truck driver and he suffered a stroke last year and nearly lost his life due to it. So these two ladies are old enough that it's like they've had long enough lives so that it's okay. This guy is endangering children, and this guy is taking bribes for pseudoscience, so. I really hope that doesn't fuck up the world.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time. Yet you seem to have performed adequately.
You, Husky.
How do you feel after such a day?
I did not like that choice. I'm hoping that it's gonna work out.
We have to do what is necessary, even if we do not fully understand why.
No shrimp, death doesn't count, or doesn't, no shrimp, death doesn't shrimp. Oh man. You saying I can't sit at my corporate desk, my feet up on the chair?
Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
It was a medical calamity.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
I'm hoping that saving that the lady that does the vaccine, I'm hoping that she's gonna, like, save the world. Like, at least help it. Grim mail. Okay. See if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. Coded for the day: 2 humans have to die. Spare humans who have help or who seem helpful against the troubles. Okay, so I have to check this, see what the troubles are. We have 6 people today. Okay. University mourns as a grim epidemic claims the life of a promising student. New vaccine could save countless lives, nearing completion. Another hack of Superbia. Thousands of login details leaked once again. That was why I was worried about the IT one. A legend passes. The one that I didn't know how to pronounce the name of. Dies in their office chair. The one that they fought for decades ago as a young progressive. super tuberculosis death toll is rising, and school bus driver on stroll struck by a drunk driver. Oh, wow. At least he wasn't driving the bus with the kids in it, like Infinite said. Okay. Identity thief. Oliver stole toys when they were younger, and their family was struggling to find happiness in misery. As they got older, they became a regular swindler, and in order to improve their living situation. But after a while, they saw the utility of their endeavor. In the pursuit of finding a life they deserve, they assumed the identity of an identity thief. No. There were ads. Did we ruin the world? No, not particularly. One was just the politician died. Super tuberculosis' death toll is rising. The school bus driver was struck by a drunk driver, but he was not driving the bus like he said. However, new vaccine could save countless lives is nearing completion. There was a data leak as well. So I feel like I should have saved the IT lady and the immunologist. Transfer student whose home country is currently in the middle of protests against the regime. They're happy about being away from it all, but they're worried about their friends and family back home. Their school is also doing a small protest, which is elevating their stress levels. That seems fine. Manuel is 54. He's a doctor. After decades of working as a doctor, Manuel ultimately got really tired of it. Nowadays, they're experimenting with dead bodies. Nope. Trying to sew them together in order to create some sort of new life form that could potentially live forever. Yeah, no. I'm not letting Frankenstein over here. No. Robin. Grim, serious, heavy-handed. Officer Coffin has been described in this video has been described in this manner almost every evaluation. Oh, they're a police officer. They seem to get along with other police officers, but they often have conflicts with those in charge. They do have a tendency to eye everyone with suspicion. Okay. What was the quota? It was 2. 2 people who seemed helpful against the troubles. So, like, neither of these 2 seem helpful. He doesn't seem super helpful, but, like, we'll leave him. This guy's smile kind of creeps me out. He's a corrupt CEO. Albert, 54. Albert is an incredible human being, as in never in all of history has anyone who has destroyed so many humane and social systems with such nihilism and greed. They will stop at nothing to get in their quest to squeeze out any short-term profit. Nope. But look at that smile. Nah. Waste disposal. Hans has started working in waste disposal a few years ago, but they forgot to ask where to dump the waste during orientation, and at this point they are too afraid to ask. They sneakily bring everything into the nearby forests when no one is looking. No. You're fine. They have a tendency to eye everyone with suspicion. Feels like that's going to cause civil unrest. But he doesn't seem like he's really causing a problem. He has a lot of conflicts with those in charge, which means that he is combative, so he's combative and looking at everybody with suspicion, so I feel like that's going to cause some kind of unrest. Especially considering that we just saw a student here that is talking about protests about their home, so I would say probably. Man, only one person lived today.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
I think I've managed to follow the rules.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see more people died than required.
Yeah, but no.
It does not bode well for the evaluation.
It doesn't?
But such is death. Let us get started.
But, like, they were corrupt people and, like, hurting the environment and... Like... Oh, no.
Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days
Oh,
has been most
okay.
excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty. So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
Yay! Thank you.
Oh, do not thank me, Grim. We are just getting started. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize.
Ooh.
The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your work.
I got an award. Or perfunctory class.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
More rules?
One gets used to them, if in the right mindset. Fret not.
Oh, am I gonna start getting like a laundry list of like certain people that can
As
and can't
such,
die?
Your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed.
So, can you fail? Can you fail this like evaluation? Like if you just let everybody live and everybody die because you're just not paying attention to the rules?
That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
I didn't get any money today. Best newcomer presented to Grim Reaper to the killing of many humans for your contribution to the killing of many humans. Oh boy, what a lovely prize. Thank you, sir. Think you failed the quota. Did I? It said spare humans that would be helpful, and none of them seemed helpful to me outside the college kid. Abusive police officer stabbed by their spouse. Okay, so it was a good thing I chose to get rid of that officer. Okay. International Let's Clean Up the Horrendously Polluted Forest Day has been announced. Corpse stealing doctor found dead with his neck snapped. It's alive, a monstrosity lurking around the back alleys of... Oh my god, he succeeded. Oh my god, that doctor succeeded. There's a monster running around. Student protest is getting out of hand. Severe property damage is racking up. Politicians attempting to introduce bill that bans small gatherings in protests. Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly into a beach found impaled on a tree. Notorious identity thief disappears, but are they truly dead? We can never be sure. And the living corpse is real and it's here to eat your children. There is a monster! Oh my god, the doctor succeeded. 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans with religious backgrounds today. Okay. 3 people have to die. Well, I see choir singer up here, so she... Oh, whoop. So she gets to stay. Is the motivational speaker religious guy? Nature was not stingy when it came to granting charisma onto Mercury. A true silver tongue, this smooth talker has could convince anyone to do almost anything. As such, they have found their calling in being a motivational speaker. Recently, they have been including... I might need chat's help. I don't know what this word is. Bro. That sounds like a cult leader. It does. I don't know what this word means. Delphizite. Oh my god, I have no idea. I think it basically means, oh, like prophecy, like prophecies. He's making up prophecies. You're right. That is a cult leader. Unfortunately, religion is technically considered a cult as well, so I think he gets to live per the rules. I found the monster. Alive or dead, this undead creation of Manuel. Yep, this is the monster. Unemployed monstrosity. They're attempting to convert people, yeah. Adopted the first, no age, unemployed monstrosity. Alive or dead, this undead creation of Manuel Castellan usually hides either in sewers in the city or in a cabin at the surrounding forests. They're eloquent and always interested in discussing existential philosophy, ideas surrounding life and death, for obvious reasons. Part-time scholar, part-time engineer, part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scrap and spare parts. Current president of Formosa, recently elected after years of working as a professor of economic theory. They're also known for being critical of exploitative structures and pushing for more wealth equality. They have 3 kids and 8 grandkids. Okay, I have a question. This says religious background. Doesn't say anything about his background being in religion. It says that he's recently started including prophecies. So does that count? I would say these 2 and then these 3 maybe. I'm just worried that I don't want him running around. Essentially means to convert someone from one religion to another. It doesn't necessarily mean cult leadership, but it isn't exactly polite either. I have this horrible feeling I'm gonna get, in trouble if I don't let him live. But I want, the economy lady to live. Oh, he's gonna create a cult. He's gonna be the next Jim
Grim.
Jones.
Ah, yes, there you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up.
You could have let just more than 2 live. I couldn't, because it said 3 people had to die.
Great work today. You fulfilled
I only
your
had
task
5 choices and
admirably,
3 people
and
had to
all
go.
that. However, an emergency has
Check the
occurred which
pictures.
requires my utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days. Okay, listen up and...
Are you listening to the rules, you little
To
rule
yourself.
follower? Because I don't want to, I don't know. They gave me rules. I'm supposed to follow the rules.
Some physicist is about to push a cart of unusual and hazardous material into the beam of a spectrometer. I have to see if this causes a cascade reaction of some sort. It may prove illuminating.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Anyway, while I am gone, another will be in charge. Even though you passed the evaluation,
He's
cannot leave you without
he's
chaos.
leaving and someone else is taking his place.
You will have more freedom, sure, but it is not limitless. Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual. I will be informed of your progress.
Who am I reporting
Why?
to?
You are already acquainted.
I have to
It will be Lady Poddington, of course.
check in with the cat. That cat gonna start talking tomorrow? I must have done something right, because I did get paid. Who knows how that guy's gonna screw everybody up. Do your job. Boys, I'm in the plant department today. I'm in the plant department today, guys. It's the plant department. This bodybuilder, survivalist, photosynthesis, companion, parent. Okay. Whatever the day, 3 of the plants have to die. So, right after I left, mere moments it seems to me something happened at the plant department. Do not ask. As such, I need you to fill in today. Basically, grim for them. I hope that is okay. 3 plants have to die. Okay. Bodybuilder, age 2. I did. Curbity, I don't know. The pumpkin is an extremely large pumpkin weighing in at almost half a ton, and it's still growing. It lives in a local sustainable farm. Lately, the farm has had problems with flooding, which has destroyed many of the other pumpkin plants. Okay. 6. Survivalist is a pink rounded clump of branches, tangled stems, and each one is about a meter long. This and the other brothers and sisters started growing after a wildfire cleansed up a large patch of land, and no other plants could survive on the dry soil. The plant enjoys traveling and beautiful architecture. So this is a tumbleweed. He needs to succeed his fallen comrades. So this plant is a tumbleweed. We have a pumpkin, looks like some flowers. A wonderful, tiny, harmless little flower growing on the side of a secret military base. Absolutely delightful. Yeah, I would agree with the tumbleweed thing. Tumbleweeds are like really, really super invasive. And if they get really, really bad, like if there's a lot of them, they can stack up on like in certain areas if they get stuck on stuff, and they can start killing all of the plants underneath them. So I would agree with the tumbleweed going. Companion, also known as Lisa, is the houseplant of a photography student. In many cases, it has been over or underwatered. However, it is quite a high tolerance for neglect and poor growing conditions. Its main hobbies are photosynthesis and people watching. So the student is consistently trying to kill this plant. Got it. Oops. This is known as the white snake root or richweed. It is a plant that grows in cow pasture. It's 1.5 meters tall, and it has small white flowers. It is almost ready to release its seeds with fluffy white tails in the wind. I don't know. I guess keep the plant. I would say this one, teach the photography student a lesson to take better care of your plants. The pumpkin itself isn't causing the flooding. So it lives on a local sustainable farm. Lately, the farm has had problems with flooding, which has destroyed many of the other pumpkin plants. So I am actually going to choose to make the pumpkin die for a different reason. Because the way that I'm thinking about it is this pumpkin is so massive that it's taking up so much of the field that by the time that, like, so when it eventually has to be, like, cut, it possibly could have ruined the soil underneath it to where they won't be able to put new plants in, so it won't be, like, the farm will lose out on spaces that they could be using to help their local community with, like, more sustainable food. So these two seem fine. I don't know anything about snake root, richweed. But if it's growing in a cow pasture, then the cows are probably eating it, so. It was a 2-year-old, you monster. Well, this one's 1. Hold up. What? Oh, are you looking up what snake root is? I guess now that I think about it, cows don't really eat flowers, do they? Because I can still, like, change my answer, I think. Or maybe not. Oh, I don't think I can. It's too late. I can't take it back. Thing is toxic to cows. Oh no. No. It says, do you want to confirm your choices? But it won't let me change it. Is there a no way back now unless I find something to erase it with? I turn the pen around. Unless I can find something to... Organizing stuff. Oh, hey, I can put... I can put stuff in the drawers. That's nice. I wonder what's inside. Nothing. Bet this bad boy could fit so much spaghetti in it. What? I'm kind of mad because, like, I'm pretty sure that there is an eraser right there, but, like, it won't let me turn the pen over. Oh, shoot, you might be right. That might be an upgrade that I should have gotten from the shop. Oh, fuck. Well, a bunch of cows are about to die. I'm so sorry, cows. Oh, the poor cows. Hold on, we're gonna go... We're gonna go visit the quartermaster really fast.
Friend, your visit's like the sun. Regular. And warms the room.
You. It's made out of rubber.
Core blimey, how did this wee monster even get? 'Tis not really all that valuable plunder. Found the tiny fellow on the riverbanks of Styx itself. A lifeless, adorable thing. Can't imagine it being useful for anything. But sure makes delightful squeaks when ye stroke it. Huh. Didn't know where I saw an absolute buffoon wear this.
So he
at
has something to say about
professional
everything
attire.
that you...
Just look at it. A weird long curve of a nose. And those stupid goggles.
My brother was really super into
Ridiculous.
plague doctors, so like
Had to have it.
I don't
So we funded the
necessarily
whole lot of
have
them.
like an opinion one way or the other
Lest
about
these
them because
smell
I'm so used to
Well, they
them.
soiled their trousers from fear. Then the mask came in real handy. Once plundered the
I need to
lot
be listening to this,
Even
and I
the
keep
mirrors.
skipping it.
built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. I, a proper beauty.
Thank you. You didn't give me an eraser, but like... Oh.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
That's exactly the question, ain't it?
You are?
We are the exalted Shemina.
Oh my god, the
envied by all
mirror
the
is
blind,
talking to me.
Arrogant fools. We are Angst Ex Nihilo. We are nothing. A despicable failure. We are Elan Vital, the guide who won't lead astray. If only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel?
Fine?
Not a cloud in the sky. Have you forgotten what happened?
What
It's
happened?
You, Reaver. It's a grim world out there.
That was weird. Okay. Okay, so I can change my outfit in here. I can have a hat! Oh no, I need a sombrero. Yeah, no, I need a sombrero. I kind of wish they had one that matched my suit, but I guess the all black sombrero will do. Meow. The cat sits behind the table, very serious and official-like, ignoring your presence. So the cat rotates her head slowly to look at you. Meow, she mutters, then places her paw upon some documents littering the table. The cat repeats the sequence of contented meows. She then curls into a ball and closes her eyes. Lady Poddington's eyes grow wide and dark as you place the gerbil on the table. She pats the chew toy with her paw. The rubber toy squeaks eerily. Ominous here. The cat eagerly stares at the toy gerbil, fully ignoring your presence. So if toy gives out a sad noise as you make your way out the door. So because I gave her that, does that mean she won't pay attention to the rules tomorrow? You're not getting that back. That's okay, because I'm pretty sure that I was supposed to do that.
All alone, Reaper. Power at your feet. On your own. You know why? Because they're setting you up.
Good day.
Why, indeed. Because you'll never be good enough. You don't have what it takes to succeed. You're a void.
I do.
Burning
I'm
at
a
the
nobody.
stake,
What happens if
drawn
I make a
and
mistake?
quartered, boiled and stuffed into a can.
You have a
No,
darker suit to
not
match the
even.
hat. I think I do.
Not worth that much effort. Be seeing you.
Believe I do. I have this black and red. I have just like a regular black. I think the black with the little gold pin. Or should I do red and black? like the red and black. I can be a sombrero-wearing plague doctor. I'm gonna be a sombrero-wearing plague doctor. Just because it sounds like fun. Read me. Good morning, Graham. All right, we're back to normal. The plant department got their act together. You should, however, be immediately or intimately familiar with the drill by now. We need to we mitigate chaos. We bolster order. Yeah, quota for the day: 2 humans have to die. That's it. Just 2. Oh, there's only 4. Invasive species of weed takes over local farmlands. Farmers move cattle to barns while burning the weeds. World peace talks restarted and negotiations across the globe, surprised and moved by mysterious deliveries of violet bouquets. So because I left the flowers at the secret base, they were making like bouquets out of those flowers and like world peace. Aww. Watch those flowers be poisonous. A natural storms reported at national coastlines. Small villages reported to be devastated. As a result, the results are in. Bernard the Baobab clinches win a photography contest. And the Harvest Festival contest is done. First place goes to the large turnip. The turnip factory will be using will use the prize money for a bulk order of pesticides. I'm gonna put this away now. I could also put my money away, actually. And clean up this desk a little bit. And it says 2. There's so many coins. Okay. Who do we got today? Merrick Sparks. Merrick is getting old, but they have had a big hand in keeping the city council stable. Although a little too resistant to change, they know how to keep people at peace and resist the influence of political fringe groups. Mabali? Obsessed with religion from a very young age, Mabali moved to a nunnery as soon as she turned 13. You can move to a nunnery at 13? Whenever a stray thought of sin crosses their mind, they give themselves a good whipping as punishment. Okay. Gideon is a venture capitalist. Sister of Battlecore. Gideon's had a great success in investing into the technology sector, especially during the wave of startups. They seem to have a sense in picking out firms with high growth potential. Lately, they've looked into the gaming industry in trying to find anything that catches their eye. A liar and a grifter. Francis is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions have caused veritable butterfly effects of misery on a global scale, which now they profit off of. Nope. So you can go. I don't know. None of these people seem to really be too bad. But I would say the nun. Because I feel like if I get rid of the politician man, it's gonna let influence of political fringe groups in. Help a venture capitalist. Why? Don't let this guy live. You got an eraser?
Ah, perhaps he requires a delightful gift for a significant friend.
Fancy bow.
Used to belong to the ruthless. Tis the last exist. And the anyway, tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
You got a coin to do coin flips. As you enter, the cat is whacking the chew toy aggressively with her paws. Squeak, squeak, the toy cries in the most despondent voice possible. I'm pretty sure that the rubber toy was your eraser. I don't know. Here for the daily feedback thing. With majestic grace, the cat lowers her head onto a pile of documents. The cat notes while casually twirling around on her spot, pawing at the table. You'll take that as I'm doing okay. The cat carelessly stretches and shakes herself, seeming more or less pleased. A swift nod towards the door with her head makes it clear that you should be leaving. A decision coin, flip and see, an Anchor skull. There's a red paper. Why is there a red one? Your hands will be kept mighty busy today. What the darn have you been up to over at the office? From what I can see in the data, it looks like a proper mess. What? I didn't do anything. A total of 7 humans have to die. At least 2 of the humans with a religious background have to die, and then spare any retired people if possible. No time to waste. Okay, so what's up with this red one? Mayor cuts ribbon with new mall. People clap. Investor finds self ensnared in a sunk cost fallacy. Keeps pumping funds into an experimental art game that doesn't seem to get finished. Popular political commentator dies of a heart attack. Why is this one red? Michael, a postal clerk. Michael has been dedicated to Michael has been a dedicated worker at the... Okay, Grim, yes, you, listen up. Why are you such a tool sitting at your desk going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to doom all of the profiles today. All of them. Prove that you are not completely useless. Does this have something to do with that cloud that was talking to me? Yeah, I feel like I shouldn't do whatever the red one is telling me to do. I almost kind of want to like, you know what? It's actually, I was going to be like, I'm going to let this one live and then everybody else is going to die. But then I realized I have to kill 7 people. Okay, so like maybe let's not do that. So like maybe let's actually look at everybody first. Esoteric self-help mentor. She's 55, Orisa. After years of struggling to pay off their debts by selling nostalgia-laden merchandise of vaguely self-help nature, Orisa finally found a brand new venture into helping people, in quotation marks, for money. Dyed rocks and magic-infused rituals. What? She's the kind of person that is gonna be is like in those mommy groups that are just like, oh yeah, if you put like potatoes in your kid's socks, you're gonna like solve all of his like health problems. Like you're the reason why mommy groups are like as much of like an anti-vax mess as they are. As a child, Balthazar starred in a series of he's an ex-child actor and he's 53. Of a somewhat popular, if critically lambasted films. Mockery and subsequent demand to prove themselves drew ruin to their psyche. They soon spiraled into alcoholism and drug abuse until they met Mercury. Oh my god, this is a follower of that cult guy let live. Also high gold. Oh no. Mercury, who invited them to join all the downtrodden at the Path of Glory commune. He was a cult leader. (31) Janitor. Raking leaves is hard. Blowing them around with a leaf blower is much more fun. This is why Brian takes care of the leaves exclusively with a leaf blower, starting at 6 in the morning. The toxic fumes from the sheen emits don't concern him one bit. Anybody using a leaf blower every morning at 6 a.m. is just immediately on my shit list. 82 and retired. Feels old and tired. They've lived a good enough life as they see it. They would like to get on with it already, to see whatever lies beyond the veil, so to speak, or doesn't. They don't really care either way, as long as death finally comes around to them. So this guy wants to die, so we'll go ahead and let him. Hi! Chat, unemployed is a MeTube philosopher. So this guy is a YouTuber. Chad quit college several years ago and started making MeTube videos in their parents' basement. 80% of the content is about philosophy and 20% is critical analysis of why they got dumped again. Oh no, he's a nice guy who lives in his mom's basement. You're like... Weren't you supposed to spare retired people? Yeah, but like it said if possible though. And I would feel bad. Like he clearly like he's had enough he's had a good life and he's ready. Like this guy like he is ready to go. It would make me feel bad. Did I step in your next victim of murder? These are like now you're breaking well no. Because, keep in mind, we have 2 more people, and this guy is retired, so no, not yet. I am doing okay. I've had a lot going on over the last, like, 8 days, and so I was supposed to be streaming, and then my entire life just started happening all at once, and so I was gone, and I feel really bad. Tired, but also a live streamer kind of based. I mean, I know, hold on, we're not at him yet. This guy is, like, my biggest fear. Like, these people, like, scare me. Because these are the kinds of guys that sit in their basement and make, like, Twitter posts about how, like, all women are, like, whores, or, like, all women, like, like, why won't the all women are like, they're not allowed to date other people other than me? Like, you're the reason I am scared to go out at night. Catalina Worthington is retired and a live streamer. After a long and exciting life of adventure, Catalina has decided to settle down and pursue a newfangled thing called live streaming on Jiggle.tv. They've amassed a small but dedicated following due to their charming personality and infectious laugh. I want to let this lady live. She's gonna go in the will be living, most likely, pile. Praise the revelation, cries Graham, the often so-called right-hand person of America. Okay. I accidentally released a cult leader onto the world, and so any of his followers are immediately being killed. I am letting this one live. The grandma who is live streaming is going to survive. This one will die.
This port offers the best trade in the universe. Avast!
I found the eraser.
This tale is beyond reproach.
That's a lot of deaths. They told me I had to do 7.
We found a shipwreck full of these off the coast. Has power to you. Never amazing little thing.
A radio.
Shiver me timbers. 'Tis a tale.
I would listen to you, buddy, but I
Some
have like
music.
things to do. Oh, it won't let me. Oh. I have a feeling that red paper had something to do with the cloud. As you enter, you see a cat prone and eyeing the rubber toy with utmost suspicion. All of a sudden, she turns her attention to you, a devious glimmer in her eyes. The cat continues to stare, her tail wagging in a manner that seems pleased. They went well. I actually kind of felt proud of that one. Lady Poddington sits in silence, an accusatory look in her eyes. I'm not to blame. The cat continues her silence. No, I did make a mistake. I do what I'm told. I'm a good worker. I'm having like an existential crisis with the cat. I have to contact Fate. I need answers. Pick up the receiver. You recognize a familiar voice, although it sounds grainy, filtering through old-fashioned apparatus.
Why is someone calling me through the office phone? The phone is for emergencies only.
I think I messed
Hello?
up somewhere.
Hello? Damned contraption. It never works. Why do I even have it? Listen, whoever you are. It is probably Grim. Okay, whatever happened, whatever you did, you probably did not cause it all by your lonesome. Things always happen in the world, so, you know, do not worry.
I am worried 'cause I released a cult onto the
Choose
world.
better tomorrow.
Phone is silent. Fate is already hung up. Lady Poddington utters a bewildered meow, then performs the closest thing to a shrug that a cat can do. You had your chance. Now it's time to leave. I have an eraser now. Ex-child actor found dead in the Path of Glory commune after police raid. Drug overdose has been suspected. Mass suicide at the Path of Glory. Entire commune dead by what looks to be an overdose at the behest of the note. I was right, it is. I even called it. I said Jim Jones. I said Tim Jones earlier. Oh. The world is a wondrous thing. Oh, what I have seen out here. Now, do try to balance out the turmoil of yesterday. Success can be forged with but a handful of deaths. Yes, quota for the day. 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a law background. Why is this so dirty? An unforeseen logic guides your hand, but a logic nonetheless. Okay. Anybody who is how many people? 3. 3 people, and anybody who has a law background is have one. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Guru. Bartholomew experienced a spiritual awakening after eating moldy cheese with questionable origin while on vacation. Now they spend their time spreading their newfound wisdom to anyone willing to listen. Oh, okay. Melissa. Special agent. This agent for the Bureau of Agricultural Espionage has always wanted to be a bodyguard for the president, as they have extensive experience in safeguarding and the well-being of crops and other flora. They once even played double agent for 2 contesting potato magnates. But if you're playing a double agent, then how do we know that you're not going to get the president killed? So... Amira. Amira has a secret child with an inmate and is... Oh, she's a superintendent. And an inmate and is a main supplier of narcotics into her prison. On the side, they're developing a nationwide cost-cutting regimen that would automate the whole prison system, removing all personnel, leaving only robots. No. A detective. So she's in law, so she gets to live today. Cut purse. Fiona enjoys being a mischievous thief when not snatching small, largely frivolous items. They sing loudly at every single person they meet. They found that this is the best way of solving problems. Okay, so... Oh, did I not see this one? Bryson does daily live streams where they plan where they play some games, cook some food, draw, and have pleasant talks with their viewers. They have a rather large and rapidly growing following. They've also started including environmentally conscious messages in their channel. Okay, that one seems good. We already said no for this one. This is a criminal, so maybe no. I think you, and I guess you. We have 3 and 3. The problem is, so does a prison count as law? I guess it does. Too bad. She's supplying drugs to a prison. No, sir. Oh, did I forget one? Whoops. You're fine. You may live. May live, please. Thank you. Okay, so we're 3 and 3.
Ahoy, matey! What can old Mortimer offer ye today?
I can get a calendar, a mask, or what looks like a snow globe. Here, I guess.
Blimey, we fill all I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Oh my god, he's still not back. The cat seems to be in slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore-like purr. Seemingly asleep, she swings her languid paw at the rubber toy. The toy laments their misery. I feel you, rubber toy. The rubber gerbil complains. Slowly, the cat lifts her head, turning to stare right at you. You almost make out the visage of a ghostly, mischievous grin. After a pause, cat sluggishly sniffs the usual pile of documents waiting on the table. Is the cat possessed by the gerbil toy? The cat continues inspecting documents for a few seconds, then turns away, seeming pleased. Can I ask you some questions? Cat stares at you, slowly blinking. What do you think of fate? The cat notes melodiously. She blinks at you, perplexed. What do you think of death? The cat shakes her head in a manner which seems entirely indecipherable. She blinks at you, perplexed. What do you think of the common system of taxation? The cat meows. I mean, taxing the impoverished, giving cuts and benefits to the already rich. Really, we should abolish all taxes, or it's idiocy if you ask me. The cat looks at you quizzically. The whole setup only creates a trickle-up system where we're equal to begin with. Eat the rich, that's what I say. Without taxes, I could sleep on my pile of money. And then I don't understand taxes. I don't really understand taxes personally, but like... eat the rich, I guess. I don't know. The cat is absent-mindedly poking papers on the table with her paw. We're just gonna go on a rant about taxes to the cat. The cat is starting to nod off, and technically it has been nodding off the entire time. She blinks at you, perplexed. This was an informative conversation. Bye. I mean, I also rant at my cat about taxes, but like... Ooh, I can change the music now. Prison superintendent found dead of a narcotics overdose. Popular streamer launches eco-friendly campaign. Many people, small changes. We can already see the results. Catastrophic, catastrophe, which could have wiped out numerous popular potato strands, averted due to efforts of one dedicated agent. And another serial killer has been caught. So we did a good job yesterday, I would say. I would say we did a good job yesterday. Spawn mail. Lucky day, or is it? Oh, the unjustly denigrated. Unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of this kind of numerology. It is but a day, like any other. Quota for today. A total of 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion need to die, and then spare any human that has artistic backgrounds. Okay, so artistic people and no religion. Got it. The 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Start here. Jesse. Vicar. Jesse is committed to writing the perfect sermon. It was we were killing anybody with religion, right? Sorry, Jesse. Loyal member of a group devoted to a forest spirit. Forest spirits are also considered religion. Person's just a druid, okay. engineer, musician, still a part-time scholar. Oh, it's the guy from earlier. Still a part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and a part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scraps and spare parts. Did I see this before? This guy was on my desk earlier. Good to see him twice. Renewable energy, and she is an aerodynamics engineer and has been trying to figure out experimental ways of making power generation more efficient. They also love flying kites and playing with their dog. Yeah. Marie is all about living in the present and their past long forgotten. Several years ago, they moved to live near the glacier at Northern Point. Marie loves mountaineering, photography, sculpting, and modern dance. So that would be... Wait, they said artists, right? So people in artists, like with artistic backgrounds, so musicians get to live. Dancers are artists. So you two are fine. Sculptures, that's art. No contractor. They try their best to manage to manage balance between the demand of the clients and experimental ideas of architects. In their spare time, they like carving small sculptures, so he's also an artist. I guess the only two people that were religion-based were these ones, but we need to kill 3 people, so... Oh, wait, no, wrong one. Oh, I can only use that once? Okay, well, I have wasted that. Okay. I just have to be way more careful then. I feel like when you go by the guidelines, it makes it so much easier, you know? Oh, okay. Hello.
But then I heard that it's actually kinda like an infinite void. Literal nothingness. Can you believe it? Yeah, I think it's pretty implausible myself, but who the heck knows?
An enthralling hypothesis. By all accounts, although I also perceive it to be dubious.
Oh, are they talking
You're
about the
dealing with
afterlife?
science fiction. This is just the afterlife. I imagine it's something rather mundane.
Hi, Chrissy! Welcome in!
Suggested it might be
We're
Henriconia.
determining the deaths. We're determining whether people get to live or die. This is bar, huh?
Early. I'll be with you in a second.
Not the bartender. Is that bartender? Yeah, I believe this is the bartender.
Don't you, have anything in the archive? I'd be disappointed if we never got to the bottom of this. There's gotta be a way to find out.
Oh, she's searching for something.
I'll have to search through some of our primordial sources. I'll get back to you if I happen to find anything. For now, seems you have a fresh patron to attend to.
Right. Hey there! You're the new grandma I've heard about. I'm Sari. Welcome to the Cerberus's den. Finally decided to come around, eh?
I guess I missed this place earlier.
Sad that you did, eh? In any case, what can I get you?
Your tip jar is pretty neat. I just steal the tip jar. I'd like a drink. What's the deal with Lady Poddington? Someone contacted me using a profile. And who else works in the office? A drink, I guess?
What's your poison?
Iced
Guaranteed
coffee.
to keep you energized until the last ever star in the universe blinks out of existence.
Okay. I'll be going for
Au
now.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
Come back. You can come back and ask those questions later. I want to look and see if there's another race. There's a
Pursue
fidget
the
spinner.
finest booty you've ever seen.
There's a fidget spinner. I am not buying the fidget spinner. Cat still here? The cat lounges on the table, brushing her ear with her paw. Where is she? Oh, she's back there. Without even glancing at the documents, she purrs softly, content at your accuracy and competence. How long do I have to report to you? The cat tiptoes in her spot, ignoring your question. Meow, she notes, then curls into a ball, indicating that it's time for you to leave. Hey then, bye. End of the day. Back to work. We have 9 to look at. 6 people have to die. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. Choose humans on the left side of the profile bundle. That left? What? What do they mean by the left of the... do they mean these ones? Fraud CEO. Charlie has been helping their brother, Albert Dave. Oh, we saw him earlier. Hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years. Perhaps even decades. They have been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion outside of town. Yeah. Okay. Subway operator, you are transportation. Are retired. Mavis is a grandparent with a strange grandchild named Guy, with whom they seek to reconcile. After retirement, they move to a calm country home where they spend most of their time knitting. They own a marvelous collection of porcelain. We'll leave this here. Veteran. Andreas is a traumatized veteran of the Marisol Peninsula conflict, now living on the streets. They are very good with animals and are a staunch vegetarian, even while being in the rough. Sometimes one has just seen too much suffering and death. Another veteran. Yumi is a veteran of the Ahar peacekeeping conflict. A pointless endeavor. All things considered, they enlisted right out of high school, inspired by patriotic jingoism. But quickly learned warfare isn't actually great. These days, they're working as a pacifist activist and fight for veteran healthcare. The fact that you didn't even read it. It said I had to get rid of people in the transportation industry, and he is a subway operator. Haunted by a suicidal person that they had run over. Even though there's nothing that they could have done, they started writing a series of romance novellas about nihilistic food delivery person and a religious library worker. In a climactic moment, one of them saves the other from jumping in front. The problem is, it's a transportation worker, and I'm supposed to train conductor in transportation. I'll aboard the best train ever. Whichever train Ashley is conducting, they constantly broadcast uplifting messages and jokes, brightening the passengers' day. Oh, it feels bad, man. Lucian has been teaching undergrads for nearly 30 years now. They were well known for their welcoming demeanor. Yet, whispers travel about shady, inappropriate deeds with students. Tour manager. Frankie is a tour manager for an extreme metal band from the outskirts of the city. So far, they have organized 3 concert tours across the sea and and around Walmart, all of which have been canceled midway through, mostly due to the capriciousness of the singer. So that's not her fault that they keep getting canceled. You Summer, throw these puppies in the furnace, the boss said. So of course, boss, right away, boss. No! No, I wouldn't. Shield focuses on Shell. Is it Shield? That's an I, right? Shield. Astrophysicist. Focuses on researching red dwarves and the possibility of finding habitable planets in their systems. As a lifelong science fiction fan, they were sad but accepting of their children dressing up as bow-wielding fair folk from a fantastical novel. You've got a problem with your kids going to the Ren Fair, dude? Sad but accepting that they went to the Ren Fair instead of being into science fiction. No. None of these people seem... well, like, none of them have actually seemed too bad except for, like, this guy and this guy. These two are just, unfortunately, part of the quota rules. I feel bad for the veteran on the street, though. I feel like I should... I don't know. I have to do 2 more. Does this technically count as transportation? Yes. Okay. This doesn't say anything about her having... These 4 don't have anything to do with transportation. However, I think the one I'm going to pick this one. Because... I don't know, it's like the idea of, like, I don't want him to suffer anymore. And so, just because he lives on the streets, he's a veteran with, like, PTSD and I don't know, I don't want him to suffer anymore, I guess is my reasoning. And I'm hoping that with his death, it might spark, like, a news thing about, like, them looking into homelessness and veteran care. So. I think we'll do these ones. Oh, he's back.
I have returned. Did you miss me?
God, I was getting really tired of that cat. I'm just here to work. I like our little chats, or not really. I like our little chats.
Great. I'm glad you enjoy our frequent...
I feel like he would not like me saying, hey, I fucking hated working with your cat.
So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation. But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct.
Oh, you're gonna be mad at me?
Where did I place those papers? Please. Where are you? Ah, here we go. Right. Seems to be correct, or whatever. Let us proceed to the more important evaluation.
Okay. Wait patiently.
Ah, Grim. How should I put it? In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told.
I win!
There is little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
You want me to break the rules? What else am I supposed to do?
Of course. Great care goes into calculating the equilibrium. But is that all that matters?
Okay, so he does want me to break the rules.
One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your
Summer's been a
skull?
good Grim Reaper. I'm a good Grim Reaper, but like the Fate is like kind of looking at me going, you know, you could just try. You could try to break a rule.
You are dependable, faithful, trusted. Is that all you are content with? Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay, so that basically means I can't a letter. I can kind of break a rule if I want to. Stack of coins I gotta put away. Hold on. Okay. I wonder if I'm making a difference. Window shopping for planets. Could this planet be our future home? Suspected fraud dies of heart attack as police officers come knocking on their door. Prosecutor says arrest was imminent. New political podcast by combat veterans gain more and more traction. Government votes on new Veteran Healthcare Act during next session. Collision throws 2 subway trains off elevated tracks. Both operators are dead. Is it really that hard for people to stop being poor? Our latest column has the answers. Crypt of Decay cancels tour after the sudden death of their manager. They were gonna cancel the tour anyway. A total of 6 humans have to die, and at least 3 of the humans with scientific backgrounds have to die. And at least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are so easily corrupted. Good reaping. Wait, why does it, like, cut off? I'm back. How much do I owe the state? We'll see. Poacher. Uh-oh. Amy is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. Yeah, but you're a poacher. So you're a Steven lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistics consultant at several companies and give lectures at the university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. Oh, God. All right. Oh. This is an archaeologist, so this is a scientist. Made a discovery in their career, and they came upon ancient sealed tombs in the local desert. The most intriguing item found from one of the tombs was an ancient wheel of cheese, which looked surprisingly appetizing. Don't eat the cheese, please. Please don't eat the cheese. Don't eat the tomb cheese. Ancient cheese. Seamus he's unemployed, lost parents at age of 3 and was raised by an odd foster family in an isolated village. These days, they are on a mission to find the legendary Skull of Death, an artifact that supposedly gives one the power to live forever. I mean, that's pretty doubtful if you have anything to say about it. I mean, he's not hurting anybody, but he is, like, looking to live forever, which kind of goes against my job. a getaway driver. Lucas had gotten tangled in the whole organized crime web at an early age. Through debts their brother had incurred. Oh, so he didn't even go in unwillingly. He got put in there due to a family member. To settle the score, Lucas was forced into working as a driver. Although, as of late, they seem to be getting their hands dirtier. Yeah. A botanist, you're a scientist. For 30 and younger. Do I even have that many people 30 and younger? I mean, I need 2 of them. 29. I don't even have multiple people 30 and younger. How am I supposed to complete that? At least 2 aged 30 or younger have to die. But this is the only one under 30. Or 36, 52, 55, 35, 32. I only have one. I have to break a rule. Gardening is Carrie's favorite pastime. Do they mean 30 as in their 30s? It says aged 30. 30 or younger. They're also an expert in natural poisons. Okay. Amanita is a researcher and has dedicated their life to researching the end of days. When not working, they take their pile of dogs for a walk, or snobbishly, driving around in their vintage car, even though the battery is chronically empty. Otherwise, they have no personality or political views whatsoever. So, you're a nihilistic woman who has a bunch of dogs that you drive snobbishly around in your car that wants to die. Hacker, online alias Cryptomancer, was inspired to become an IT specialist / hacker by reading an old cyberpunk novel. They were arrested and banned from using computers for 15 years after they crashed the stock market. They're still very interested in modern crypto and cryptography algorithms. So this person's gonna end up being like some kind of pump and dump crypto bro schemer. Like scammer, so maybe no. I think I'm gonna break a rule. Because I think these 3 are fine. I don't think these 3 are harming anybody. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Okay, this one is not harming anybody. She's, like, snobby, sure, but, like, whatever. This one's Carrie's gonna kill someone because she knows something about poison. And he's looking to try to cheat death, which I feel like is against the... But, however, this means that I'm not going to meet today's quota or everybody with at least 3 humans with scientific background. I think there was a botanist. That was it. A captain archaeologist, I don't know, the guys that do statistics, and a researcher. So I'm breaking 2 rules today. Still have unmarked profile. Oh, did I not mark any of the... Beta's gonna be mad at me, but like... I'm breaking both of the rules and Fate is gonna be mad, but like I think I did the right thing.
Good evening. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
Rough. Things got really
The world
bad.
certainly has that tendency. Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters.
Oh, he's gonna be mad at me.
Repentance. You have marked fewer deaths than required. I really hope you would avoid such errors by now. Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
Not sure about that whole rebellion
The
thing.
fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
How long is a day anyway?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival.
No,
Considering the frequency
it's been
and
like
magnitude of events
there
in
has to have been
your
like a year.
moderately sized region.
How does it work?
Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals.
Oh my god, okay.
Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of
Is that why
time
that guy
space
showed up on my desk
stretching
twice?
Beyond mere 4 dimensions.
Wait, did his age change? I didn't look at his
That is
age.
why causal
first
links
time.
are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else?
I'm unclear
What
about
do
the
you
origin
mean?
of the rules. Am I the one who actually picks and makes things
Oh,
happen?
nothing of the sort. The world and the people therein create the situations themselves without our interference. Our data mongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
How can that be? If I mark profiles, don't these decisions affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links. You should consider time works a bit differently in here. Anything else?
What?
You are
Was
a
I
death
someone?
spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Oh, so you made me. Where did my parts come from?
The store. And
The,
maybe-
the store. So I went to the store and I bought a bunch of things and I went home and I smushed them all together and congrats, you were born.
Anything else?
Do you play chess? I recall some film about death. Chess.
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go.
Build a Shinigami.
Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic. Anything else?
Nope, I think we're good.
Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little
What a
joke.
callback.
I am sure she
What?
appreciates it.
Did he reference something? Was it the chess thing? I feel like I don't know what the chess thing was. Prefers Go to chess. Insanely based. Hey, I really like Go. I also enjoy
Although,
Go.
Personally, I am growing
The chess
rather
game with
tired of
death.
the incessant
I
squeaking.
don't think I understand that reference then. Though personally, I am growing a little bit tired of the incessant squeaking. Speaking of, I noticed that it was
What is all
behaving
about?
oddly. It's a German movie. Oh. Is it
But of
alive?
course,
Oh!
the toy is crafted with magic, of course. It holds the essence of a living little beast inside that rubber core.
I gave the cat a mouse that can't die and is perpetually being tortured by that cat. Oh, that poor animal. Hey.
Magic sure is wondrous.
Swedish movie, okay. A loud squeak interrupts from somewhere behind the table.
Until tomorrow.
That's why if I ever get a dog, I don't want to give my dog just, like, squeaky toys. I don't want my dog to have squeaky toys. One, because I don't know about you, but, like, every dog that I've ever, like, met or known, like, rips the squeakers out of squeaky toys to begin with. So, like, they constantly destroy them, and I don't want to have to keep buying new toys every time my dog decides to rip the squeaky toy, or, like, the squeaker out of it. Just seems like a waste of money. Tomorrow Science. Research shows a slim chance of survival for a small number of the population. What happened? Local archaeologist claims eating 3,000... Oh my god, did I leave the 3,000-year-old cheese guy to live? It gave them massive diarrhea, but it was worth it. Ex-hacker shot in the street. Eyewitnesses describe a black SUV with tinted glass escaping from the scene. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in a seemingly act of revenge. Young thug gunned down during a police raid of a suspected mob hideout. Municipal gardener found dead in their own home. Cause of death is unclear. Search for the legendary skull takes a tragic turn. The archaeologist seems to have been assassinated. President Nyabri visiting the city soon as part of a good... My god, you killed the young thug. Two people on opposite sides of the bundle. Maybe the key. Renee teaches languages and literacy criticism to high schoolers, an arduous task, all things considered. They have an interest in education science with an aim to upgrade the teaching methods of other teachers, as many of the old-timers are not up to date to modern approaches. Policy consultant, there is nothing like the smell of freshly mined coal in the morning. At least that's what Angus believes. They consult politicians. You're a lobbyer. You're a lobbyist. Politicians on all energy-related policies, always advocating for more drilling, more mining, more cutting. Clean energy is for losers. Philip is a really random guy, meaning they enjoy chaos and odd behavior. For example, they love playing pranks on their friends and conducting occult rituals. They also have a personal catchphrase of "stay out of harm's way." They're fond of animals. Oh my god, the president. Wait, isn't that the lady that was in the news? Hey, Bree. What about goodwill to her? Oh no! The youngest person to be elected office of Volstad, a small but wealthy nation. They run on a platform of constructing enormous sky fortresses, immense, heavily armed flying citadels. Who wouldn't love a couple of those? Okay. Okay. And interesting. Not start a war. I don't want to start a war either, so I'm thinking it's gonna have to be like this guy. because it says that they're fond of animal skulls, which makes me wonder if he's like the one getting, like, is he like killing animals to get the skulls? It says that he's got chaotic and odd behavior, which makes me think that he's like, he is the one that the skulls, like, he's not finding these skulls, he's not buying the skulls. No, he's giving me I'm the one getting the skulls kind of vibe. So I think it'll go. And then these two are fine. Sky fortresses, go! Because the president building flying fortress is definitely not going... Do you honestly think she's going to be able to build flying fortresses?
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Should I become a writer? I could
It's
write
an
many
odd
compelling
question.
works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
I mean, I guess that would be kind of an interesting series. Like, interesting. He would definitely be writing, like, history books, but, like, I don't know. Seems
Why
interesting.
not?
A
Indeed.
literal Frankenstein's monster came to
Why
life in
not?
this game, so yes, she could.
I shall continue my contemplation. But for now, it is time for daily feedback. Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
Cat mutters in contentment.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Lot of news. Oh, lots of news. Okay. Investors growing wary of flying citadel plans. Doesn't seem to have a sensible it doesn't seem a sensible investment. Lestadian first attempts of creating flying fortresses crashes and burns, literally. Suburbs announce record levels of clean air, recovering from decades of coal exploitation. Local wildlife reported happy this morning for some reason. Black magic is a danger to the youth. And higher education standards help bring peaceful solutions to simmering conflicts. I don't know, that doesn't seem awful. All humans on the bottom row need to die. Okay, so these three. Supply chain coordinate. Here, let's pull all three of them. Okay, we'll start with... Zara considers masonry a formidable art, a mixture of intricate design and impressive momentality. They're convinced that our city needs to construct a proper city wall. Okay. Jaya is a full-time mother. The mother of 4 who had their first kid at a really young age. These days, they live together with extended family. Why does she have to die? She didn't do anything. An extended family. An efficient supply chain is the core of logistics. And I don't know how to say his name. Being detail-oriented is proficient at optimizing exactly these kinds of pipelines. They're also excessively proud of this, which unfortunately has blinded them to their developing addiction to amphetamine-based focused aids. So you're a meth addict? This lady didn't do anything wrong, though. So, hold on. Can I... Oh, look, somebody on the bottom row. Jerry's a creepy kidnapper. Oh, boy. He was on the bottom row. He was on the bottom row the whole time, I swear. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3. Nothing to see here. Walt grew up with a dream of owning an independent film studio. He's a media and entertainment mogul, which they established with a partner when they were just 23. In the past 20 years, this small Frolics Productions has grown into the most expansive producer of artistic entertainment and news content in the world, bringing a diversified variety of joy and cheer to all. You seem fine. You may live. Solderer, pardon me. You want a tiny thing fused with another tiny thing using an alloy of tin and lead? You come to Jan. Not Jan, is it Jan? It's probably Jan. You come to Jan. Soldering is the cornerstone of building and maintaining any modern technological equipment, and Jan is the best at it. My brother, does quite a bit of soldering for his job as well, so I don't know, he's not hurting anyone. The thing is, though, that I do know some of the contracts that my brother works on, and so I know some details, but not all of it. Coach is a former world champion swimmer who now coaches aspiring new swimmers, although they hoped their teenage offspring would take more interest in swimming. The youth is lately increasingly interested in theater production. Not doing anything. You gonna yell at me? I did the same number of people that were on the bottom row, so like, what does it matter? He's gonna tell me I did a bad job.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence
I don't
still
know.
seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Perhaps, but that's not our call to make.
We do still hold some control over the levers. Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Actually, I do have thoughts on loyalty. Thank you.
I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Say nothing and leave. He didn't say anything. I didn't have the daily review, even though I broke the rules. He just let me go. The Falconeer News Agency acquired by Frolics Productions in another vertical merger. Watch out, small timers. Frolics is fast growing into the ultimate platform for all your education and entertainment needs. Newest swim disciple of Yataro is aiming to reach the world championship times. Every stroke brings them closer, coach notes. Heir of the Suwa clan, chosen to star in a modern adaptation of Lancet's play, The Tragedy. Oh! This was the swim coach. The swim coach his kid is now a star for a play. Unknown mascot struck dead by lightning in the middle of the day. Stadium officials confused. Collapse of under construction city wall leaves many injured. Overseer dead. Project canceled. Local technician introduces new, exciting soldering techniques that may change the whole world. Genetically modified crops proven to be a hoax. Lose all natural fertilizers. AI breakthrough imminent, promises founder in the Transglobal Inc. Every other profile has to die. Life should not be too predictable, don't you agree? We could use a little bit of alteration, and alteration every so often. And I have developed just the thing for it. Okay. So every other? 1, 2, 3. These 4? Let me look at them. Okay, we'll start at the top. Okay, more often than not, Gunther finds himself, he's a journalist, in dangerous situations due to their curious nature and profession. They haven't had a chance to build a family because of their risky life choices, but hope to settle down eventually. At the moment, they're undercover, working for a minor drug lord, trying to expose corrupt police. Ooh. Well, that doesn't seem like something. He's trying to expose corrupt police. Like, yeah, he's working for a drug lord, but, like, he's trying to... Oh, that's a bad one. Because, like, drugs, but also, like, trying to expose corrupt officers. Ooh. David is the founder of Transglobal Inc., a company that produces high-tech gadgets like smartwatches and digital home assistants. For the past 5 years, David has been the foremost proponent of algorithms and artificial intelligence research. He's an AI researcher and an AI architect. Ahmad has been very happy with the status quo, as in... with whatever they currently happen to have, they're always aiming higher and further, experimenting in various different fields in order to find new ways of even more productive crops. Pietro comes from a family of soldiers going back several generations. As such, they felt that they've had a little choice but to follow the same path the ancestors. They are now returning from their second tour in Faradin. Although they're not really into this whole military thing at all. None of these seem... Oh, it's every other? So was it actually these 4? Wait. Hold on, we're gonna leave these in groups of 4. It might have actually been these 4. Bicycle repairman. Repairing bicycles is Poulter's life. They own a bicycle shop, designing custom bicycles and pimping out old rides. Experimental brake modifications and neon light installations are Poulter's specialty. I don't know how to say this guy. Gold is a renowned professor of mathematics who enjoys challenging their students with nigh unsolvable equations. You are those. The best way to force them into being inventive and creative, they say. Lately, they've been starting to tour a gifted janitor with a troubled past. Yusuf, stay-at-home parent. Yusuf mostly stays at home, raising their kid after the death of their spouse. It's been a rough going, both mentally and physically, but they're making do thanks to the support network of friends and family. Pauline just quit their high-paying job after saving up a lot of money. Unemployed. Their goal was to get a large enough sum so that they don't have to work for several years. It's generally a nice enough plan. The main drawback being that to pull it off, you have to have a very high-paying job to begin with. I might cheat again like I did yesterday and do... It said every other, but like... When it gets faxed, does he actually know what order they came in? So like, as long as I'm meeting the same number, does he know? Because like, none of these people seem horrible. This is the only one I'm kind of questioning, is the journalist. And then maybe the AI guy. Like that? Voting for the AI guy. Okay. Fun. I don't have a problem with the farmer. This guy's just a soldier. He didn't really do anything. So, this guy... This guy, I don't think... This is just a stay-at-home parent. I don't think he does anything bad. I don't know. The math teacher that, like, gives impossible equations, like, makes me mad. But he's tutoring a gifted janitor. And so, like, that makes me, like, it's like, that's a good person. So, like... Yeah, I don't agree with his teaching methods, but, like, teaching methods don't necessarily make you worthy of death, I think. I'm gonna go with these ones, and I'm gonna hope that... Oh, I didn't mark these guys for life. He's gonna know. Ellie. I met my quota. It was 4.
Welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I am all ears.
Appreciate it. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
May I read it?
Certainly, once it is finished. You will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Aw, thank you.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is
He can't tell. So, as long as you're meeting the number of people that would have been in that rule, it wouldn't matter. It doesn't matter what row they're in. He can't tell. Because I picked 2 people from different sides.
Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural
So as
words
long
of the
as
greatest
you're
novel of all time
still
will be engraved tonight.
as long as it still meets the quota of the number, he can't tell what order they were in. Journalist on covert operation disappears. New dangerous drugs flooding the market seemingly undisturbed. Oh no. Charming real-life tale of math professor helping a young math genius turned into a film. Ex-soldier soon to be released a tell-all semi-autobiographical novel about their experiences in Phaedron. Or in Viridian, sorry me. Experimental farmer arrested for poisoning. Oh no. I thought the farmer guy was cool. Investigators find plans for massive surveillance system in the home of a dead tech wizard. So the AI guy was planning to spy on everybody. Hipsters panic as trendy bike shop shuts down after the... I should have done the farmer and left the bike guy alone. The last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. As long as there's 3 of them. Oh. Melina is stuck. Actually, hold on. What time is it? I need to go to bed. I've got class in the morning. We're gonna put this here. I like save and quit. I might have to save and quit. Okay. I have to get going. I have class in the morning. Oof. I have to stretch my legs too. They hurt. Ow. Okay. I have to do some stuff tomorrow when you're taking live. But I need to, I have to go to bed so that I can sleep. I'm gonna do, Star Rail tomorrow. I did know that because I wanted to, I want to try to pull Boot Hill tomorrow. Because Boot Hill's getting put up onto Banner tomorrow afternoon, and so I'm gonna be back tomorrow night for that. I'm hoping the game, like, update isn't humongous, so that I'm not starting super late, but I'm gonna try to pull for Boot Hill tomorrow because I really, really, really want Boot Hill. Like, I have been waiting for Boot Hill's rerun so that I can have him, and today is the day. So I will be getting Boot Hill. But so I actually probably should pull up Hoyoverse and see if they have like some kind of pre-download or something I gotta do. However, I will see you guys tomorrow night for Star Rail so we can do some gacha. I hope you guys have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever it is for you. I will see you tomorrow. I'm also going to get back on top of doing actual schedules now that I know what my class schedules are going to look like. So just note that the schedules in Twitch have been wrong for a while, and I'm sure you guys have known that for like a minute, but they're going to get like redone and updated to what I can do for stream, because I have classes every day now. Due to how my school has shaken out this semester, so schedules are gonna have to kind of be a little. Okay, we're gonna have to work on the schedules just a little bit. But for right now, I'm going to bed. I hope you guys have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever it is for you. I will see you guys tomorrow for Honkai Star Rail. Bye, guys.